Perek Chazkas Habatim Daf Nun Vav, sponsored the Refuah Shlema for Shalom Aaron ben Chana. The Gemara continues the discussion concerning laws that border markers and chatzav suffice to separate fields or domains. We learned yesterday all opinions agree. These divide a convert's fields, requiring a separate chazaka for each of them. Rav Asi and Ravin argue concerning fields of Peah and Tumah, but agree regarding Shabbos domains. Rava holds these divide even Shabbos domains. Rabbi Yossi holds one who carries half a fig from a private to a public domain, then transfers the second half in one lapse of awareness, is liable, as long as he transferred both halves to the same domain. Although there are various opinions what qualifies as a divider of a public domain, Rava holds just as chatzav, even a block of wood less than 4 tefachim wide, classified a makom petur, can divide two domains. He compares it to a ruling of get, where a husband loaned his courtyard to his wife to acquire her get. When he threw it, it landed on a similar wooden block, a distinct domain, instead of on the ground. The Gemara states the law to acquire contiguous property belonging to a convert without boundary markers or chatzav. Whatever expanse of property referred to singularly is one property. Whatever referred to in the plural is a separate property. The Gemara gives an example of one referred to singularly. A convert's fields, watered by one reservoir, is property, watered by so-and-so's water hole. The Gemara explains why chatzav is mentioned as a border marker. Yeshua used it to demarcate land belonging to the different tribes and their families. It extends down directly, teaching no one should encroach on another's property. The Gemara concludes with a teaching that only those parts of Eretz Yisrael shown to Moshe Rabbeinu before his demise require and will require tithing. This did not include lands promised to Avram at the Bris Ben Absarim, the Keni, Kenizi, and Kadmoni, that will be included as part of Eretz Yisrael in the Messianic era. Now we move on to a new Mishnah. Witnesses who testified to a chazaka turned out to be zomamim, false witnesses, either one pair who testified for 3 years, or 3 pairs who testified each year, must pay the value of the field to the owner. The 3 pairs divide its value. The Gemara states the Mishnah's ruling is the Rabbanan, not Rabbi Akiva. He explains the verse, Al pi shnei edim yakum davar, to mean 2 witnesses must testify to a full matter. The Rabbanan must understand the verse differently. The Gemara explains they define a chetzi davar relating to a girl entering adulthood. Our Gemara follows the opinion in Nida that any 2 hairs on her body suffice to determine adulthood. 2 witnesses testified concerning a hair on her back and 2 concerning a hair on her abdomen. Since each pair testified about 1 hair, not witnessing the other, it is a chetzi davar. It differs from the Mishnah's case because each pair testified as much as they could at that time, whereas in the case of the girl, had either pair of witnesses examined both the front and the back of the girl, they could have testified fully concerning her adulthood. Rabbi Yehuda holds concerning a 3-year chazaka, even if one witness testified the occupant cultivated wheat, and the other witness testified he cultivated barley, it is not conflicting testimony. It is difficult to discern between the 2 grains. If you're enjoying Daf 5, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Thank you.